Hey, what's up, everyone? I figured I would do a collection video of Wolfman.138. He's an artist on Instagram who makes a lot of obscure, like kind of little miniature statues, figurines of just kind of cool movies, shows. You'll see what I mean in a second. I've got a good amount of stuff he's made, but I don't even have close to everything he's made. Definitely check him out if you're into this kind of weird, kind of horror, B stuff like I am. But without further ado, I figured let me just show off what I got. Here's the first guy. This is the parasitic dude from Brain Damage, which is a Frank Henenlotter movie. He's mostly known for the Basket Case trilogy. This is something he did in the late 80s, which I think Dwayne from Basket Case actually has a bit of a cameo at the end. You don't see a lot of merch of this dude. If you're into Basket Case, definitely check out Brain Damage, though. I believe it's 1988. Let's stay with Frank Henenlotter and go with what everyone mostly knows him for, Belial from Basket Case. The one thing I do like about Wolfman.138, besides the fact that I think he does quality work, is that he makes he makes figures of stuff that you don't see a lot of merch of. He might make some common stuff, but I'm not going to buy a Freddy Krueger, I'm not going to buy a Jason Voorhees off him, I'm going to buy something like Belial. That's Gizmo interrupting my video with his squeaking, so it's all good. Here we go. Turok from one of my favorite movies of all time, Troll. The 1986 movie. Now, Troll is a standalone movie. It is not before Troll 2. Troll 2 is its own thing. I hate when people say Troll 2 is a sequel to Troll. It's not. They just called it Troll 2. But what is Turok without Goblin? As a kid, Goblin made such an impression on me. Just a little weird talking mushroom, and I actually have a life-size version of Goblin. But you can never have enough Goblin, really. Go. And as you can see, it's all different sizes and scales he's made. And here is Bippy, the catter puppy from House 2. The really interesting sequel to House, which is completely different from House. The tone's a lot different. House is funny, but this movie just went all out on the weird bonker stuff, and I think everyone remembers the catter puppy most of all from that movie. There is like a promo catter puppy that exists that's very rare. This is an aspects thing. And I'm saving the big guys for last. Everyone else is much larger. And here we go, the OG Leprechaun. I always forget the Leprechaun's actual name. But apparently in the Leprechaun movies, those are different Leprechauns. That's what I think I'm understanding. They're not the same Leprechaun. They look exactly the same, but this is based off the original Leprechaun with Jennifer Aniston. And again, Leprechaun, a lot of people know this movie, but there's no really Leprechaun figures out there. Soda Toys was supposed to make a Leprechaun figure, and it got canceled. There's a rumor that Funko is going to make a Leprechaun pop. And I don't really collect pops anymore, but I might have to make an exception for that. I really think that like NECA NECA should try to get the license to that. How hard could that be? Audrey II from Little Shop of Horrors. Now there is an Audrey II, again, Funko Pop, but there's a Funko Pop of a lot of things. But man, this is freaking cool. They look really cool together too. He's going. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Now, this isn't My Pet Monster. You're probably thinking, well, it kind of looks like My Pet Monster, but it looks a little freaking weird. He does look weird. It's from the live action, I guess, special movie, whatever you want to call it, of My Pet Monster. So it's that version of him. It's not the toy version. I definitely, if you're into like just 80s weird, kind of campy, cheesy stuff like I am, definitely check it out. It's on YouTube. It's the My Pet Monster movie where I think a kid turns into the monster, if I'm remembering correctly, or something like that. It's been a while. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out, especially for free. But this is that version of it. I love My Pet Monster, and clearly they're never going to make this version of them. They're always going to, kind of make the toy, like Funko and NECA and Super 7 has. Not NECA, Super 7. But, yeah, very cool to have this. And this is the thing I got last but not least. It is the last thing I bought. And, whoa, it's the Crypt Keeper. And he's the biggest figure, I believe, unless you want to count the Leprechaun because it was his hat. Yes, the Crypt Keeper. Who remembers watching Tales from the Crypt as a kid on HBO? Like I do. I used to really just love watching that. I have great memories of watching it with my uncle at my grandparents' house and stuff like that. And the show still holds up. But yeah, that is the collection so far. I'm sure I will be buying more, but I figured I have enough to justify a video. And check him out on Instagram, Wolfman.138. He sells things on there through his Etsy account. If you don't have Instagram, you just want to buy stuff off his Etsy account, it's like House of Wolfman, I believe. But I definitely recommend signing up for Instagram because he does update what's available, and it's not like he usually makes a run of something and then that sells out. He might not make it again. He might make it again. So these are all pretty limited numbers. Like, definitely probably around 20 at most of each thing. All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up.